as well. Sometimes when I'm alone, I think that bad things happen to the people around me. But I'd have no place in this world if it wasn't to fix it and care for the people that I care about. And I'll take out my little time turner.
And it takes... The hands stay in place. But due to it being attuned to you, you feel as if every second that passes along with every beat of your heart.
You ready?
As I'll ever be.
Now look at Oasa. And you?
She smiles, and as her eyes close, those tears finally do fall. You can see her face is red, but you know that you can feel a connection with her, that she's excited, especially to see her old friends.
And I put my hand on Oasa's cheek, and I'm brushing the tears away. And I say, I'm sorry that things turned out this way for you. This was never supposed to be the plan. But I want you to know that you're one of the people that I care about the most in this world. And I'll do anything to fix it so that you can have the life that you wanted before you made the mistake of coming along with us.
And she shakes her head vigorously, and she begins to sign to you. Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
That's gonna be a 9.
That's a 9. It's a little hard to make out. She's saying a lot of things. She's really in her feels right now. She's not holding back and not trying to make this easy for you. But you do make out that she's not upset. She's not mad at you. And she knows that since we're all still together, this journey hasn't ended, and she has a new home with you and Narissa and Kane.
And I'll have my hand that's on her cheek slide down to her chin, and I'll pull her close and kiss her on the forehead.
And she kind of takes it in for a moment and just hugs you really tight.
And then while I'm just, because it's cinematically this is awesome.
Okay, for sure.
While I'm kissing her on the forehead, that's when I activate the timepiece teleportation.
You hear my voice cut off. Oh yeah, I'm so glad the two of you have each other.
Do you have anything from the black metal barrel?
I'm sure you would. I mean, come on.
Got gold pieces from the black metal barrel.
I don't think we're gonna count currency.
Um,
I don't think you have anything that is affirmed to that establishment. So go ahead and roll me a percentile die. The odds of you fucking up are pretty low.
He just continuously fucks up.
Yeah, because we're doing because it's very familiar. That's right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so I will roll. It's got to be a 25 or above.
Yeah, that's easy. Let's go.
Okay, here we go. 99.
Okay.
We're
Wow.
fine. Where in the black metal barrel do you guys have like a room of your own in there? Are you guys just like?
Yeah, I guess I was thinking
or just any of the rooms? What is your goal here? Because I'm sure it's not to just show up in the bar.
Right. Because didn't we have like a war room?
Yeah,
where
we did
You
have
do
like
have
a
a war
planning
room.
room.
I think, obviously, I don't know what it looks like now. It's been a year, but I would think that would
No,
be
this
the
is
more...
before. We haven't skipped yet.
Oh, we haven't skipped?
No.
We're
This
doing it.
is
Yeah,
the skip.
we're doing that. So it's only
Okay,
been
okay.
it's been a couple of months, I guess.
Oh, okay.
It's been a while.
Well then, yeah, that's where we're going. We're going to the war room because that's like in the back.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Back of
upstairs.
house.
It's in. Yeah, you got everything going that you need. What is your teleportation like, Harrison, using this time turner like device?
So I'll start turning the hands on the watch, and as they start to spin, the like snow around us starts to like levitate and pick up and swirl a little bit, and it gives that really fast-paced illusion of backwards in time, but only like in the bubble that we're in, this teleportation bubble. And then in a shimmering light, there's just a big poof, and then the snow just goes like, and just like swirls and dances where we once stood.
And as you return to the black metal barrel, almost as if you can see the lives of the locales around you. You see the trees of the Pleasant Wood growing and dying. You see the Badlands in a place where it did not look so decrepit and ancient, speedily heading towards the heated desert that you are familiar with. And you see Burnwell in all of its glory. And in a flash of light, you appear as papers swirl around you, as dust is kicked up, and you finally find yourself in the black metal barrel in your old war room. You look around, and the same plans that you had established to send you out through the Moor of Dead Men, through Viceguard, are all still on that table. Papers untouched, everything covered in a reasonably thick layer of dust. You hear the sounds of tavern goers here and out. There's some yelling. There's some sounds of glass crashing. It doesn't sound too wild, but it doesn't sound put together whatsoever. You're home in Burnwell.
Looks exactly the same. Looks like, reminds me of better times.
Literally like 2 days ago, better times. Okay, anyway.
Well,
So-
we're here.
I'm going to gather everything in this room. We're going to need to take as much stuff as we can. I suppose the two
someone
of you,
should let
yeah,
Oliver know
go get
that
Oliver.
we're here.
And Uwasa kind of like stands at attention and gives you a little salute as she heads towards the door.
Yeah, and I say, if you could go fetch Oliver and try not to bring too much attention to yourself.
She shrugs.
Yeah. Just start rolling up all of the maps and plans and like the charcoal and the papers, just gathering everything that's in here.
For sure.
I'm going to look for a what is in this room exactly? It's not just a table with our maps and papers and plans and stuff, is it?
I mean, essentially, what else would you have put in the war room? Because if there's anything else, it would be there. You'd probably have like candles if you need to plan in the dark, maybe some sort of dinnerware in case you wanted to eat while you're in there. probably like a fireplace and some nice decorations and amenities. But you did design this when the black metal barrel was quite young.
Yeah. Is there like a cutlery set? And is there like a knife?
The exact cutlery set that you brought in when you ruffled through your room to get breakfast and tea and things when you first established the war room is still sitting there. A little bit of liquid still in the tea.
A teaspoon, actually, like an actual like
Teaspoon
spoon for the tea.
If that's how Ersa drinks his tea, I believe so.
A little teaspoon.
Yeah, to mix in the sugar. Yeah, I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna put it in.
In your pocket.
In my pocket, and I'm gonna take that for future teleportations.
Just make sure you put that in your inventory.
Yeah, write it down.
I will. And I don't know how. I would like just a little bag to put in my bag, and this is my bag of teleportation items.
Sure.
I don't know if I have an extra bag or I'll just get one or
You can say you have an extra bag.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that has to be a thing.
Nobody brought an extra bag.
We just can't find an extra bag anywhere.
Gosh.
All right.
Okay. And some time passes and you hear like a rushing up the stairs. And the door flies open, and both Metal and Oliver are standing there. And Oliver sort of crutches his way in very quickly. He drops them and rushes to you guys, and he wraps you all in a big hug. And Metal comes around and he wraps his arm further around the four of you. And Uwasa's just kind of squeezed in the middle. You can hear her kind of like struggling, but it's not like a bad thing. And they let go. And you see Oliver, his hair's a little longer and disheveled. He's let his stubble grow out pretty profusely. He doesn't quite have a beard yet, but he's not the same clean-cut man you used to know. And Metal looks about the same, keeps himself bald. He's still wearing his goggles. He has a much better set of like smithing clothes. His apron is more refined, and he has gloves that go up past his elbows that are made of a very pristine leather. But you can see like his body's covered in scratches. He has a couple of like burns here and there, but overall they look pretty okay. And Oliver pulls back. You've been gone for so long.
Oliver,
Yeah.
Yes, it.
how's it going?
Well,
How's business?
successful.
Are we rich?
No,
No. Are we doing all right?
we were until Arid decided to occupy the kingdom.
What's that?
How did
Come
you
again?
get here?
Well,
What?
Did you sneak in? Why didn't you
we've
just?
Hey,
there's a lot to
Yeah.
explain.
sit down.
He pulls up a chair. Metal.
I want to grab us some tea, actually, if you don't mind.
Sure, I'll have. Let's see.
I mean, Uwasa could.
No, she doesn't work here now. Look, and he steps down. And he yells, "Griswold, we have some business to take care of upstairs. We do need tea. We might be up here for a while. Can you please?" "Yeah, sure, boss. I got you." And you can kind of hear him yelling up from the stairs. And he starts getting spouting orders to other individuals within the black metal barrel. And you realize that you have employees
Fun.
besides Marco and his family.
We've expanded.
We have clientele. That being said,
Wonderful.
it was until, it seems the whole city's on edge.
Yeah, about that. So, if you and Metal want to take a seat, we'll explain to you the
He's like, I'm
situation that we're in.
sad.
Yeah, they kind of like, they both kind of extend their arms. Metal's like, what do you mean? We tell us.
We launch.
Look, let's get this.
launch into our story about what happened.
Do you want us to say it?
Okay, go
It's
ahead.
perfectly fine for us to.
Tell him all of it.
And like as the story proceeds, you can see Metal's face. He's very emotional. His eyes grow wide, or at least his eyebrows grow wide under his goggles. You can see him gasping. His jaw drops. He's gasping for breath, waiting to see what happens next. He's pushed forward, hands covering his mouth. And Oliver slowly just kind of strokes his chin as he you can tell he's interested by the way he leans in, but he looks off into the distance as your story finishes.
And that brings us here.
So, and Metal kind of like stands up, and this is the first place you come. Why here? Look, I know we needed to see you, but this sounds dangerous for you. What if Big Black comes in right now? He comes in, he visits us. And Oliver kind of shakes his head. He does. Keep an eye on the place.
We'll stay up here.
How long are you planning on staying?
Not long. We have to leave. We can't stay long anywhere in any of these places.
Less than, what time of day was it when I teleported in?
It was the morning.
Okay.
Next morning.
Less than 24 hours.
So, we're to house you for 24 hours. That's how Big does not come in. This is troublesome. I hope you know.
I do.
I hope you can understand that, we didn't have many places to go, and this is home. This is as close to home as we have, and we've been exiled from it. So we thought it might just be prudent to gather some supplies. Speaking of supplies, Oliver, I hope that we have a proposition for you and the business. I mean, you've been managing it. Managing it well, it seems. But we thought maybe we could take our earnings and then, as you know, we're going to be incapable of coming back. So
At least too
Until-
often.
yeah, so in the meantime, you can divvy up our earnings as you see fit, but we'll take what we had earned in the past several months that we've been gone, so that we can use that while we're out. But
It's been nary a ride since you last received what we had earned for you. I believe King Iltar was providing you with what we had gained.
all right.
As far as if you would like what
Your
little we have
discretion.
earned in the last week.
For how much you would be willing to offer us, since we technically cannot help you until we have been exonerated from our crimes. Our crimes.
I do see the issue there. You know, also. And Metal kind of comes up and he smacks you upside the head. Airsid, you got to keep these ones out of trouble now. And keep yourself out of trouble going forward. So you say supplies. That is not money. That is not wealth. And he bangs on his chest. So what can I help you with?
I've got some ideas, actually. I need to completely change how I look if I'm going to be anywhere.
And he gets a really big smile. As you can kind of tell, he's looking you all up and down, and he's like, I am ready to take measurements.
And we have no time to waste. We have to leave in the morning.
You have to find a way to kill time. As much as fervor I carry for this assignment, there is no way I will get it done in 24 hours.
We will be back.
Mm.
We just hanging around here for a week or two is not smart.
Yeah, and I'm only capable of getting us in and out of here once per day. So I can't leave until I recharge and I can get us out. And it's safer for us to be out there than it is to be in here. And so we can come back and pick it up.
Indeed it is. And Oliver stands up, grabs his crutches, and kind of walks towards a window. And he lets out a very big sigh.
Beats our
And you can kind of see his shoulders droop as he begins to speak. The only thing I ask, the only thing I will order here is that you cannot tell us where you are going. You cannot tell us when you will be back. The fact that we've even seen you here is troublesome.
How often does he come in?
It's irregular.
Regular as in twice a week, 3 times?
Irregular.
Irregular.
Sometimes he'll come in one day, then the next. Sometimes we won't see him for a whole ride, maybe 2.
And nobody lets you know. What about that man, Spike? Have you seen him come in at all yet?
Spike has been relieved of his duties here. He told us he had something he must do. He's off to the Silver Peaks on a mission of his own.
Alright, well, that's at least a direction. We have to track down the carnival, as we said before.
Don't tell me
Don't tell him
anything. I am serious. Big Black, he comes in, he has an entourage of goons there, all clad in black, many of them casters, and he makes it a point to read our minds before he leaves.
What do we do about him?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Leave him alone. Look, I understand where you're coming from. I understand the hatred you bear for him may be much stronger than ours, but Margot's family is here. There are people here we've come to know as good friends and allies. Even the king's brother visits still. We have people we need to protect, and I know you do too. I don't blame you for whatever happened, but we can't have any of that coming back here, coming back home.
No, we will. We'll sort out our own troubles and then come back in good faith.
I trust you will.
Speaking of, really quickly though, you mentioned that the city is occupied. Is it occupied or is Erid still? Because last we heard there was like a standstill.
Occupied would be the wrong word, but we've seen them in the streets. They're taking innocents, trying them for information, whatever they can find. Last time I checked, they were hoping to convince King Eltar to join their forces and spare them in the kingdom of Burnwell from their mission.
Well, then we're racing against time.
I don't know how much time we have. The hammers are certainly strong, but Arid plays a game with numbers that we do just not have.
And our ability to do anything about it is gone.
For now.
So,
He's still in Weisgard, yes, King Iltar?
for now,
You don't think that we'll be seeing their help? Is that what you're telling me?
I cannot guarantee it at this point. We were the hinge on that. So I'm not sure. If
I know that
King
King
Iltar,
Iltar-
if he can do it, if he can push through, he has to show immense strength. I don't know.
He's a good man. I know that.
I just don't know. We cannot help him at this point. He has to do it himself. We were hoping he would just marry Desiree, but helping us in the trial apparently made him look bad, and
We need to restore his honor.
he
That's
he
on
has
us.
to restore it himself. If there's
we
any
can
way
help.
we could help, we would. Or we will.
Well, we can help by starting to. And I look over at Narissa. Do what we need to do.
Look, I will tell you this. Unfortunately, we're partners with Oblivion's March.
Right.
The power behind the throne. It's not something I say lightly, but they may rely on this kingdom.
Sure they do. If this kingdom is overtaken by Arid, they will have nowhere else to go. Oh my god, I can't speak. Everywhere else will chop them. They need this place.
So, they may be able to help you help Iltar.
I
Though, after what you have told me, I believe that's a slim chance.
Could you cut us out of it? Say that you renounced us or something, I don't know.
Just say that I renounced you.
I mean, we don't-
We will have to do this in writing. This will have to be true. And that means that we will not be able to supply you. You will not receive funds from the black metal barrel.
They won't listen to us, though. Not
Listen,
with...
there's not going to be any hard feelings. If you do what you have to do to keep yourself and your family and your employees all safe, if you need to write it out in writing that you renounce us, for now, for the safety of yourselves, that's alright. We have a job to do to restore our honor, to restore Kane's honor, and to restore King Iltar's honor. And we intend to do that. And so until then, you keep yourself safe. If you can't help us, there's no hard feelings about that.
At very least, you could help the king and this kingdom. But at this point, there's nothing that we can do. If we talk to them, they're not going to listen.
I'll do everything I can to get you back in their good graces, whatever that means. But understand, my hands may be very tied the next time I see you all. And that is for your benefit.
Yep.
And they will know that I have told you. Whatever fate is to come to me next. Well, I Guess we'll just have to find out.
Yeah.
And Metal kind of slaps him on the back. Hey, now, my brother, this doesn't have to be so pessimistic, does it? Look, I'll still make you whatever you need.
Thank you.
If they want to start something here in the Black Metal Barrel, well, let them know. I have a raptor.
I would love nothing more than to crush them into a paste, but I will.
Into an
Bye.
oblivion, even.
Sure, yes, whatever works.
Oliver sort of, they both kind of chuckle.
Well, if you're making something for Narissa, I've been thinking of a little bit of a redesign myself. little more
Calling my
shoulder to roll,
redesign.
Do you,
And
do you have any sketches? What are we looking for? Are we trying to get you armor? Do you need something to help you with your bow? I've been working on schematics for a great bow, so that is, if you really want to do some damage, we can help you with that. Just tell me what you need. I'm a one-man armory.
you truly are, Metal. You truly are.
What
Do you want me
gems
to
do
go
you
into
have?
it right now, or I just kind of thought that I'd lay that out there and then we would see it.
Yeah, I think we'd see it later. Like the description of what we ended up looking like.
Sure, I mean, I'm here to give you what you want.
I know, but I still think it could be cool to describe it after.
Sure.
When we get
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
That's
Just
fine.
to hold on the reveal.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
no, that's
hold
you
on,
guys
guys.
aren't saying anything now.
But yeah, what gems do you have? If you have any. Kane might have been the one that had all the fucking gems, bro. But if you have any.
I got a bunch from that fucking cloak.
Yeah, fucking Kane had everything.
No more cloak.
No more anything, bro. They robbed us.
I mean, to be fair, you robbed them.
Well, to be fair, he robbed Kane. So,
Yeah.
An eye for an eye makes the whole world blind.
oh, that's right.
Fair enough.
And now we see a world covered in darkness. Let's see. Do you not have anything, or are you still looking there, Sid?
Because I don't have shit.
I don't have gems. I don't.
Yeah, we don't got.
No.
I don't have shit,
I don't got.
bro.
I don't have anything valuable other than the gold pieces that I have on me.
Yeah, I have some gold pieces. That's about it.
I will roll and see what Metal has. Because I'm sure he has just an influx of benefits coming in.
That's also true. Maybe he just has some stuff.
So if I roll above a 50, no, we'll say above a 30, he'll have some kind of gems. If it's above a 50, he will have more
The good
refined
ones.
gems. Yes.
Come on. Please, God. You have been so mean.
He's out.
He's out.
Probably
He doesn't
God
have
hates
any.
us.
He's out. I can.
God hates us.
He has. I rolled a 22.
No!
Wow.
Give him advantage because.
Can I give him my inspiration?
If you're willing to use that resource, I'm happy to roll again.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll
fuck
give it
it.
to him.
Yeah.
Sure.
This could be important.
It's not really advantage, but I'm okay with it.
It's a reroll.
Yeah. You guys got so lucky. That shit rolled from a 2 to a 6. Okay.
Hell yeah, let's go.
So let's see how many different kinds he has. So I'm gonna roll a d4.
Let's get suited up.
Actually, I'll roll a d6. Okay, he has one of each.
One of each kind. What
Mm-hmm.
are the kinds?
So there is a flare gem, a storm gem, a blizzard gem, a corrosion gem, and a blast gem. Do you need the types? Because I feel like they're pretty evident, but if you need
Radiant
them,
force.
no.
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 Then I don't know.
Fire,
Blast,
lightning,
fire, lightning.
cold,
Okay.
acid, and thunder.
And they're the better gems? So
Mhm.
what do the better gems do?
They allow you to keep your modifier, and they will
Okay.
consider the weapon a magical weapon.
Can I get the lightning one?
I don't see why not. He has it.
All right. Then, then I would want
well,
my
I mean-
weapon imbued with the lightning.
Okay.
Wait, so what does that mean that they do? That you keep your modifier?
So the common gems, like a fire gem, or for example, the thunder gem that Narissa had, they would add a d6 to damage, but she wouldn't be able to add her strength or dex to the weapon attack
I
damage.
wasn't adding my strength to any of those. No.
Good God.
I was just like, yeah, it was just the
Holy
dice.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
So you could
Like
get
if-
one, and you would just add more damage on top. Like if you wanted to imbue it into your bow.
So you get to roll your bow damage plus an extra d6 fire, or
Yeah.
d6 cold, or d6 acid, you know.
for damage, not to hit.
Correct.
Yeah, for damage.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. You said the gem types faster than I could write them down.
We have a fire, a cold,
Fire,
an acid,
cold,
and a thunder left.
Acid, thunder. Man, what would be cool for me to do?
Acid?
I feel acid would be cool.
I think acid would be cool. You could like shoot through people, and then the holes start to like.
You get a little tombstone action.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go with acid.
Okay. That works. Are you just looking for a standard bow? Are you looking for a great bow, long bow, short bow, heavy crossbow?
What is a great bow?
A great bow is an interesting weapon. It is a bow that does 2d6, but it does require great bow ammunition. And you add your strength modifier to the damage instead of your dex. So you shoot with dex, you damage with strength.
Jesus, excuse me. Goddamn.
Does it have longer range and stuff too?
I believe so. Let me get you the range.
If we use the gems on our armor too, does that make it resistant?
Yes.
Maybe we would both want to do that too.
With the other gems that we have?
Yeah. I mean, they're available, so
Yeah.
if you wanted to pick one of the others.
So
Yeah. I don't know about the great bow.
here, let me see. So, to break a game a little bit, if you guys aren't aware of the whole Reddit fiasco right now, a bajillion of the subreddits have gone private and you really can't use them. And that includes the subreddit that we use to define our weapons.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Catherine
That
was talking about
sucks.
that.
Yeah, so let me see, because I did make as many of them as I could
See if you
in
have
D&D
any.
Beyond.
D&D.
Okay. I do not have the range, but I would say it's probably double a longbow, or 1.5 times as much as a longbow.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
Longbow is 600 feet.
So you'd hit your
900 feet would be 1.5 times.
so 900 feet at long range, and then we can just say
God damn.
225 feet at standard range. I don't feel
But
bad about that.
Doesn't matter because I don't have disadvantage for shooting at long range.
Oh,
Holy shit.
Boom, boom.
nice.
What's your strength mod?
So plus
Yeah,
two.
see, that's the thing.
That is
That's the
necessary.
thing.
You have to have a strength of 18.
Oh, I don't think.
Oh,
I
don't.
can't
have-
use it.
I have a strength of 14.
16.
Oh, okay. So no great bow.
That's okay. I mean, it's cool, but
Come visit me
That's
in the
fine.
mines.
Guess what? All of us.
You're gonna
need
get
some.
that.
Kane comes
Nah,
out
he's
with an
already
18
got
strength.
a head start on me, though.
It's true.
Not the 18 strength.
Dang, you guys
funny.
should have just worked the
Yeah,
mines.
just worked the
You
mines
guys
and
should have
got
just
fucking
worked the
swole.
mines, man.
That's so silly.
I don't need great bow. As I say, sorry, in character to metal. No, that's all right for the great bow. But the gems are very very valuable. So I mean we'll take them.
I do not think that is how this works. If you want to take them from me, I will receive payment. Look, I'm happy to make you some weapons, some
cannot just
armor,
have 'em.
whatever it may be. But we don't give anything out, just materials.
No, that's fair. Understood.
I thought we were a family, but that's all right. I'm
Oh my
willing to
God.
help out.
Do you want me to charge you for the armor and the bow as well? I'm happy to.
No.
I mean, the
that's
best
all right.
family does respect the artisan's work.
You're right. I was under the impression that these were gifts, and it is totally acceptable if they are not just gifts and you want payment. I'm happy to give them. I was just under the wrong impression, and I'm not offended that they're not
I'm not
free. That's
offended.
all right. There just was a misunderstanding.
To be clear, they were free. He's just not giving you raw materials.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
So would it be cool if I used 1 gem for the weapon and like 1 gem for the armor?
What gem are you wanting to use for the armor?
Fire?
What kind of armor are you trying to make?
It's just on top of the armor that she already has.
Okay, I mean that wouldn't be possible if you're trying to go with like a different metal.
What do you mean?
You do have adamantine armor. I don't know, it's already magical technically. I don't believe you'd be able to add that to an already magical armor. He can try, but that will be a difficult workshop. Just because these are made for mundane items.
Oh, okay.
But since they are the more refined gems, he may be able to make... I don't know. We'll see how great his artificing prowess
How
is.
can you enchant adamantine armor?
I mean, this is an enchantment.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of that, so my bow has the shard of Shardior.
Mm-hmm.
Can I put a gem on it too?
I mean, when you do that, it is enchanting, so this would be a separate bow.
Yeah, you would have to like switch off.
Okay. Man, should I use? Should it be acid then?
I don't think you would. I would say acid or thunder. I don't think you want fire or cold because those are like just really easily resisted damages.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe. Yeah, acid. I guess.
I think acid's just cooler for you.
I agree. Okay. So acid, and then
Are you looking for another long bow, a short bow? What kind of bow?
yeah, just another longbow, I guess.
Okay, that's fine. You just never said, so I just needed to know.
Yeah, and then the armor that I will off-screen describe to metal.
Yeah. We're over there with like charcoal drawing.
So you're not looking for anything special for the armor. You just need it to be the armor that you want aesthetically.
Aesthetically, I guess if there's a leftover gem, you could enchant it with. I guess if you haven't taken thunder, then I'll put thunder in it.
Okay.
Okay. And you don't have like adamantine armor or anything like that, right?
No, I don't have magical armor.
Are you looking for improved armor? Aren't you just rocking studded leather right now?
I would actually. I would prefer actually just like better armor.
Okay.
That's fair. What can you wear?
I think you can wear medium.
You just don't want something that like is loud. You could
Yeah, I
wear a
wouldn't want anything-
breastplate. Oh wait, you can't. You're going shirtless.
Yeah, but wait, is that just aesthetics or, you know?
I mean, it's specifically breastplate. That's the only.
Yeah.
Like, if it wasn't, like, stated that it's a breastplate.
Come on, it's just aesthetics.
It's just hard because a lot of it has disadvantage on stealth.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find something that you can.
We know you want better armor, so we'll hash that out off screen.
Okay, yeah.
Just fucking stack those legs.
Yep.
Shin pads, thigh pads.
Yeah, all lower body. It's just crazy.
All right, so Narissa, we want some kind of lightning weapon. What is this that I am making? Do you just want another glaive, or
She, like, rolls out some of the paper, takes out the charcoal, and just very roughly draws the scythe.
okay? And he kind of looks. Oh, taking no prisoners, are we?
I'm on a very specific mission to kill people, I suppose.
Well, as long as we do not know how many people or what people they are, we should be fine. So we have the lightning, we have thunder. Now, since Narissa may not be able to use the fire on her armor, Acid, do you want me to reserve that for you, as that is a pretty common element, especially out in the
Yes.
Badlands filled with the fiends?
Definitely.
Understood. So this is it. I will take your illustrations into consideration. However, I reserve artistic freedom here.
Naturally.
Understood. Now, if I do happen to find anything that may benefit you, I'm going to stop that sentence right there. So, I will take this in. I will make some schematics. With this, we're looking at roughly maybe a ride and a half, maybe two. So, I'll
It's
do
a
what I
ride a
can.
week.
Yeah, 10 days.
Yeah, like 10 to 20 days. So, we'll be back then.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, and Oliver kind of looks at you guys. So, now that business is finished, I'll be sure to tell Marco and his family, and you all say hi. But if you need us, send Uwasa.
We can do that.
Of course.
Well then, Kairos, honorary Broken Blades. I see you've taken a name for yourself and have gained much strength. We may not see you in the morn, so this is goodbye. And he gives you guys each a hug individually. And when he gets around to Awasa, she just kind of starts crying, and Oliver kind of does too, not loudly, but you can see the tears dripping down through his chin. And Metal, you can see him kind of, his lips are quivering and he's shaking a little bit as he gives Uwasa a hug, and they both make their way downstairs.
And I say, thanks for being family.
And Metal just starts bawling.
God damn.
And Oliver,
Sucks. I
as
punch
he-
a wall.
and Oliver just kind of nods as he leaves. And you are back in the dusty silence of the war room.
So,
Yeah.
what do we do? This is our war room. Let's game plan.
Okay. And then I take the paper, like the big, I imagine like map and paper that we were planning on before,
Yep.
and I flip it upside down because it's a new game plan, new season 3.
Yeah, this is like season 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what are you thinking? The things that are obviously on the mind are helping Nuwasa as we said we would.
Mm-hmm.
Finding Lachlan
Of course.
and potentially the second orb, and tracking down Midnight Carnival.
Yes. That is the most important things on our list. So, how are we going to start going about that? Should we visit the moor and try and talk to the speaker?
We can do that.
And then we can head up and try and find Lachlan.
Yep. And then we can cut across west.
We can head into Tomomori and then up and find Lachlan.
Mhm.
All the
And
way,
then-
we're going to have to be trying our best to track down the carnival. That is the hardest thing. I don't know who exactly to talk to in order to get such information. All of our leads here are cut off.
Yeah. I think as long as we're making a concerted effort in each location, then, hopefully we can find pieces of information here, pieces of information there. The continent is big, but as they say, it's a small world.
That is true. And they didn't succeed. They still need that second orb. Right now they're running
Right.
around with something useless. All we have to do is
I
find
w-
them, and maybe we can
I-
bait them somehow.
Yeah.
Feed them false information
Mm-hmm.
through some grapevine or the other. And then, when we've got them, we kill them. Just like that.
Yep.
Maybe, not so streamlined, but that's the idea.
Oh, there will be bumps along the way, I'm sure.
Because, you know what? Finding them, chasing them, maybe that's not the right play. We need to bring them to us. Or we're just going to be playing a game forever.
Maybe if we have the second orb.
Fuck. Yeah. That's not gonna happen. If we make them think we do. Or that someone
yeah.
we know does.
Yeah.
I think that's
Okay.
the better idea. We somehow spread this rumor. We know where it is, or that it is somewhere else.
Yeah.
If we can get it to them through other people, they'll believe it. They kind of have no choice. Either they're going to return that thing, go into hiding forever, or they're going to try and find the second one, which is their job. And I don't
Right.
think that Tragedy would just abandon it. Or she would just give that orb to the speaker and then fuck off.
No, if I if I know Tragedy, and I only know her a little bit, but it's easy to tell that she's the type of person that's gonna want to finish the job
Yeah,
for a bigger payday.
she does
for
not
a
seem
bigger
like a
payday.
quitter. So, I think that's where we use that to our advantage.
Yeah.
Bait her in, cut their heads off, get the orb back, finish the job, be done. I'm glad, you know what? And she punches you like in the shoulder. I'm glad it is you that I'm with because I know you hate that bitch.
All right. That's the plan.
That's the
Comment.
plan. All right. Then we start as soon as we can. Tonight, let's get some food because they didn't fucking feed us worth shit in there and I'm starving.
Okay. So you're looking for some food. Wassa can help you with that for
Yeah.
sure. What are you guys trying to do for the night?
Sleep.
That's it? Okay.
Yeah.
Just rest.
I think that's kind of our plan, is what we have sort of.
Yeah, I'm also, trying to be, like, trying to get this going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think we're both trying to get
So-
the ball rolling.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
So I
whatever
think
you
we
guys are
wouldn't
doing.
be doing too much in between that period of time, where we're waiting for our stuff to get done. I think
we could just be camping outside
we could go
the
to
city somewhere.
Tomomori would be a good place, I think, to visit. Either that or go talk to the speaker. What do you think?
While we wait for our stuff to get made.
Yeah.
Where is Tomomori again?
It's over by the Claw in the Redolent Valley.
We were there when we were like in the magical storm. That's where your dad lives.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
The Redolent Wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
You guys
Gotcha.
could go
Okay, yeah.
anywhere.
mean,
I don't
we
know
can
why
go
it'd be a
anywhere.
bad idea to collect leads while you're waiting for your stuff.
Yeah, I think we're just trying to get it. Let's go talk to the speaker then, because that's going to be probably the. He might know, and if he knows where that blue guy is, I never remember his name.
Emil?
Emil. Because
Emil,
Emil
yeah.
might know something. Or might be persuaded, if he sees them, to tell them something.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. We can go to the moor.
yeah, I think that's what we would do.
That's your next move.
The
Okay.
more.
Okay. And as night comes and falls upon you, you stay inside the black metal barrel. Ersid, you are visited. You look off into the shadows. You awake with a start. And you swear someone is standing in the room with you all. There's it.
Oh god.
Hey there, big brother.
Why is he stalking us?
What can I do for you, brother?
Oh, a good many things. How come I haven't seen you?
Well, I'm not sure how fast the word travels, but I was a little busy fighting dragons in Weisgard.
Well, you already told me all about that. Trust me,
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Where are you? I'll come and see you.
I'm somewhere between Levendield and the Great Rift.
Okay, that's where I figured he would be.
If you can
Is there
find us
something? Mm-hmm.
in the Blackbark Tangle, I do have something you can do for me, brother.
I'll make my way. I want you to know that I have never forgotten about you.
Oh, so sad, little Lachlan without his big brother. Really can't do much without him, can he? It's okay, Ersid. I know you haven't forgotten.
If you could give me some more information, it'd be easier for me to meet you.
I'm traveling. You know me. Hard to stay still. Look, when you get closer, just remember me. Think about me. Real nice and hard.
Manifest me.
And I'll come to you. And I'll tell you where we are. And I'll give you some very juicy information.
It's got tea.
But I do need to know, Ersit. Are you willing to do what it takes?
I'm willing to do what it takes to get my family back.
And you kind of see this silhouette in the darkness sort of cock their head. Get your family back. You want to join the tribe again? Is that it?
It's not necessarily that I need to be a part of the tribe. It's just that I want what family I have to be able to be with them if I want to. I want to be able to see my sister, and I want to be able to see you.
Well, Ersid,
The hell.
if you really think that you have what it takes, you can see me anytime. But just understand, I don't know about a good old sister, but I will expect some commitment.
I'll see you when I see you.
And I hope to see you soon. And you fall back into a deep slumber. The last thing you see is a very, very wicked smile in the darkness. And
You are my brother, Anakin.
you were supposed to join, not end it. What does he say?
Defeat the Sith, not join them.
He's supposed to defeat the Sith, not join them. Oh man. And
That's what I'm feeling this is turning into.
Oh no. Are we both gonna have to kill our brothers? Maybe.
While saving our new one?
Oh my god.
oh man.
Wow. Okay.
Did you know this is just a Star Wars ripoff?
World War II movie, Star
Nothing
Wars.
original under the sun.
That's also true.
That's facts.
Okay.
So morning comes and you find yourself ready to go to the moor.
I would just like to, I have this cinematic scene, if I may.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So like the dawn is breaking and the scene is opening in the bar and like Oliver's there and he's like cleaning up and he's like getting ready for the day and it's like really empty and quiet and it's just him like behind the bar cleaning dishes and stuff. And then all of a sudden you just like the scene is here in the bar, but you hear and you can see like a flash of light from upstairs and that's just oof. And Oliver looks up and he just like nods his head and he goes back to cleaning the dish.
It's clean. It's clean. I like it. I don't know if I'll give you inspiration for it, but I like it.
That's all right.
You head to the moor. Lucian, you finally made it to the fabled moor of dead men. You know Castle Neratar holds secrets that may go back before the Sundering, before the Age of Nightmares. Something that can get you closer to the dreamers and their identities. As you make it past all the impaled, rotting bodies that some still gasp and moan, others reach at you, as you avoid the will-o-wisps that try to coax you into the dead wood behind you, as you finally see the ruins of the moor itself, you feel as though life had once stirred here recently. You pass many islands in the moor, some of them with cages, others with depleted bonfires, their wood struggling to hold itself together. You see many tents wide, their cloths billowing in the wind, showing how empty their innards are. and you finally make it to sort of like almost like a gazebo, too large for humans. You immediately recognize this as a giant's architecture as you look up to where the ceiling would be, and all you see is the gray sky. What are you doing here?
I suppose I'll just try and make my way into the castle.
Okay.
See if there's someone I can talk to.
Okay. You delve deep into the castle. Go ahead and roll an investigation check, please. Now, if you're looking for someone or something, do you feel like you're going about this in a stealthy manner, or do you feel comfortable enough to just barge in?
Just gonna walk in.
Nice.
Hello.
Anybody home?
You said investigation?
Yes.
16.
16. You dive deep into this castle, and you see a room that looks like it bears the stump of a rotted tree. It smells like sepulcher, the death of plant life. It smells like old, sweet blood. It smells like smoke. And as you sort of sift around, trying to find whatever it is you think you can, you start to see glyphs in giant all over the walls. Is that a language you speak?
Do not.
Understood. You kind of take note of them, hoping to translate them later. And just when you're about to call it good and inspect another area of Castle Neratar, you see a path hidden behind roots and other types of walls and debris of the ruins. And you press behind and you find a sort of thatched plant-like area, vines all crisscrossing over each other. You look down and you can't see the bottom, but you feel or you hear the sound of water whooshing underneath. You start to follow these vines until you find a room deep in the walls that surround the castle. As you pass through what looks to be a gate formed of vine and tree trunk, you see a table. And on the table is the visage of a cobra. You see tattered purple and gold cloth hanging from every piece of the ceiling, draping down. You imagine that this area was once very refined and luxurious, but was dispatched in a hurry. But you see books, many of them, lined from the ceiling to the floor, scattered all about. You see vials and sort of like pipettes, all sort of things that look like a small laboratory was here. Go ahead and make another investigation check.
16.
Interesting.
Intriguing, mayhaps.
After finding this room, what is on Lucian's mind? What is he looking for in here? Or what does he think he could find here? Where is he putting his focus?
Anything towards the Age of Nightmares?
The Age of Nightmares specifically. You happen to find actually just one book. No, two. One is more like a journal. The other is more like a textbook. And these are the ones that pique your interest the most, because they're stacked next to each other and they each have bookmarks in them. Ribbons of shedded snakeskin in between the pages. In the journal, what languages do you speak?
Abyssal, Celestial, Common, and more. Where's my languages? Is that under features and traits?
No, it's under proficiencies, I believe.
Oh, proficiencies. Abyssal, celestial, common, and undercommon.
Common and undercommon. You start to look through these, and the script is strange. You know for a fact that this is written in a strange dialect of Draconic. It's not weird to think that this is the language of the Yuan-Ti. Go ahead and roll intelligence flat to see how much of it you can translate, knowing that you know half of the foundation of their language.
Okay.
10.
10. It's hard. You see, you can tell that they're talking about rituals and different gods and things like that. In the textbook, you do see etchings and drawings of Dendar, and you see schematics of the ritual needed to actually summon her. And you can tell the text kind of talks about their frame of worship, where they come from, why they worship Dendar, and why she is not only the mother of the Yuan-Ti, the mother of nightmares, but the one who gave birth to Elbrin. The journal is a lot harder to depict. It's with what you've discerned, you can comfortably say that this is extremely well written in its calligraphy, but you know it's written by hand, and it talks about a god born from the husk of another, who now walks amongst man.
Great.
Fucking Sankali shows up and
And as you're kind of perusing, you start to kind of look through the alchemy lab, through some other books. You put these into your sack. A flash of light appears behind you. You turn and you see 3 individuals. Are you wearing like your mask and stuff? Are you pretty just out there right now?
yeah, we're going to the moor. She wasn't putting fucking anything on.
That's fair. You see,
She's got the gold armor on because the other one's getting worked on.
Yeah, I know that much. You see a small wood elf woman. Her hair billowy. As soon as they appear, the smell of cinnamon reaches your nostrils. She's covered in just standard garb that you think a ranger may wear. Her eyes a piercing green. Beside her is what looks to be a mountain man, fiery red hair and piercing green eyes, very similar to the wood elf they're with. And after just a quick inspection, you realize that they're a half elf, probably of the wood variety. They carry a bow on their back, and pretty just also very rangery armor. They both look very outdoorsy, but one of these things is not like the other, where next to them is a Yuan-Ti woman, quite clear in glistening golden armor with hair as blue as the depths of the sea, lined with an opalescent sheen throughout their bangs, and they stand with a glaive, and you all see this individual here. If you'd like to describe your character.
Yeah, you see a human man standing about 6 foot tall. He's got this shag of blonde hair that's kind of parted in the middle, light green eyes with a scar that's kind of Cammy-esque. It comes from his cheek and then goes under his chin. A big cloak lined with white wolf fur, and then like a tunic, some belts. You see a whip and a short sword at his side, and some pretty tall boots. And then under the cape, he's got this red and white kind kind of like a jacket. It's just a long red and white cloak under that. And that's what you see.
You all see this man kind of like hunched over, looking over like the books in the alchemy lab as he turns to see you appear in what you can surmise, Narissa, you know, are the chambers of Senkali.
Where's Senkali? Who are you?
Don't know who Sankali is. Is this your establishment? I'm Lucian. Tystragar?
And what? Are we supposed to have heard of you?
All of you can roll. Both of you can roll history. I'll have Uwasa roll history as well.
There's no fucking shot in hell. Are you joking? Yeah, that's a 1. Even the dice.
16. You, in your travels, Ersid, have actually heard of the Taishtagars. They were a family of monster hunters. You know as much as they believe heavily in the Dreamers, and that they feel a sort of fated connection to them. But after the Age of Conquest and after the Crusades of the Othian Church, much of the family, if not all of the family, was wiped out. The fact that one stands before you is quite a surprise.
So then, I guess I will double back and I'll say, sorry, your last name was Tristegard?
Tystragar.
The monster hunters?
That's right.
I thought you all were, kaput, done for.
Well, I mean, we are. Less me.
Oh, you're telling me that you're the sole survivor.
Yep.
Well,
As far as he knows.
That's too bad. I turn around. I just start walking out to look for
Yeah.
like the speaker.
Well,
yeah, well, you, I guess, nice to meet you. And then,
do you?
I'll turn around.
Whoa, whoa,
See you
whoa, whoa,
later.
whoa, 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 whoa. Y'all just appeared here. You don't own this place?
No, there was like messengers here. Senkali was here. Is nobody in here anymore?
As far as I can see, no.
so I'm assuming that you've not been here before.
Nope.
Did you just let yourself in?
Yeah. As I would do for most anywhere.
I call out, "Is anybody home? Hello?"
Low.
What?
We're in like a room right now, right? Like,
Yes.
yeah,
You still have that
So-
book, don't you?
I do.
Why don't you ask them where they went?
Okay. Yeah. Good idea. I take out the book and I'm about to write, and then I look at Narissa and I'm like, is this a good idea that we're meeting up with Senkali right now?
Look. I don't think he can just come here. I think it's a good idea to ask them where they went, though.
Yeah, but you didn't think that Senkali's mad at us?
What did we do to him?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Shut up. We'll get to you in a second.
And I just like shrug my shoulders and I write
Just-
in the book.
Just ask. Look, like,
Is there anyone home?
And you see writing back to you as the letters appear. First in that strange sort of draconic that the UNT write in as it translates itself into common. Home. What do you mean, home? Acid,
Is there
are you at the moor?
Yes.
Maybe.
A temporary shelter.
okay? All right. ...
Where did you
Is
Is
that
anyone
one
at
word?
the moor?
Is anyone at the
No,
moor?
I'm just writing. Yeah, is anyone at the moor?
Looks like you.
Goddamn. Ask him where they went. Say we need
Okay.
to talk to the speaker.
We need to speak with the speaker. Do you know where he is? Or where you all went?
That depends on what you need.
I don't know. We got exiled and we just
Yeah,
want to talk
you
to
fucking
someone.
write in the book.
All right, fine. Just give me the book. You watch our group dynamic falling apart in front of your eyes. I take it, Narissa, and she's writing in UNT. It's Narissa.
Time passes. No response.
Are you upset with me?
The clock continues to tick.
He won't talk to me. I draw a little, like, tongue sticking out.
All right, I take the book back and then I say, we would like to speak with the speaker about everything that transpired at Weisgard.
I'd be happy to help you speak with them. Can you not send to him once again?
This fucking asshole. What the fuck is wrong with him?
Unfortunately, I cannot.
Then, at this point, I can only act as an in-between. But I am more than happy to.
But if you tell us where you are, then we can come to you.
I do not believe we are accepting failures at the moment.
Oh my... Ugh, I'm so mad, bro. I'm fucking
Is this being
tilted.
relayed out loud?
Oh!
No, that's why I'm not doing the voice.
Yeah, no. I'm sure we're just like reading it and you're seeing reactions of her being like, fucking bitch. That's about it.
Well, I look at Narissa.
Fucking everybody
Okay.
hates us.
Is there anything that we want to ask Senkali to ask the speaker for us?
Tell him that if the speaker is willing to speak to us, have him send a message.
Oh, that's smart.
Lucian speaks up.
That's smart. Hey, I have no bearing on what you're talking about. No buy-in here, but that's smart.
Hey, you! And I point at Lucian. Have you ever met the speaker?
Have I met the speaker?
Roll. Just give me a percentile die.
We're just fucking out here. Sorry, you met us in our asshole era?
A 10 and a 9?
A 19? No, you've never met the speaker. You know of the messengers. You know of the speaker.
No.
Yeah, figures as much. Okay, so what do we do now? Senkali is an asshole and won't talk to us. We just have to hope that he will relay a message to the speaker.
Yes. What should we say to him?
And at this point, Wasa kind of walks over to you, Lucian, and she just kind of like shrugs and whips out a flute and kind of starts playing. It's pretty bad. Yeah, it's like when you're learning to do a recorder.
Do that often, do you?
And she like points at you.
Are you asking me to play it?
And she kind of shrugs and she hands it to you.
I don't think I can. I think I took playing cards instead of a music proficiency.
Can you do a card trick? Like a magic trick?
I don't know.
You can try. I mean, how would you respond to this?
Yes, I can do a magic trick.
Okay, I don't think Narissa asked you
No.
that.
Oh.
No. I was just saying out of character.
Oh. No.
So you just see her be like, I don't know. Are you gonna try to play the flute?
Nope.
Okay, and she just kind of like sits down next to you and like just hangs out.
Do you not? Are you shy?
She shakes her head, and she kind of like gestures at your feet and like gestures at her.
You like my boots?
And she puts her hand on her head and looks down and just.
Okay.
And I'm going to take this moment to kick something
I know. You see Garrison kick something, I pick something up and throw it across the room.
out of frustration.
Yeah.
And I just have my hands on my hips and I'm walking around.
Bro, we
Fuck.
fucking
Stuck in the
And
mud.
I look perfect. I look at you and I say, "What the fuck are you doing here? No one's here. What are you doing here?"
I was looking for information on
Of what kind?
the Age of Nightmares.
like
Know anything about it?
Dengar.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that it happened.
Hey, Snake Girl. Can you read this? And I'll give her the journal.
Oh.
I can. It's Narissa.
Well, you see, I gave you my name, but none of you have given me yours.
Yeah, well, I wasn't sure if you were going to be important or not. Start flipping through the book.
Still just Narissa who's giving you their name.
We're sort of a big deal around here. Have you ever,
We're
you
an
ever
asshole
heard
here.
of ever heard of Kairos?
Have I heard of Kairos?
Go ahead and roll a percentile die.
51.
51. You were actually in Vice Guard for the Cloud Chorus. You didn't feel like taking part of the festivities, kind of just wanted to get drunk and hang out. But you did hear about the naming of the Burnwell King's Guard.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I heard some people
Well,
got
that's us.
named. Wow.
We're Kairos. All right.
All right.
So I well,
It doesn't matter anyway, and I look through the
my
book.
name's Ersid. As I start to backpedal and kind of realize that I'm taking out my anger on this
On a
poor
random.
guy.
Yeah.
I backpedal and I say, well, my name's Ersid.
And Uwasa kind of raises her hand, still sitting on the ground.
And that That is Uwasa.
And she smiles at you.
Okay. Why don't you talk?
And she points at her throat, and you can see this strange filigree. It looks like a scar at first, but then it turns into almost like a fleur-de-lis.
Interesting.
You can't talk.
Okay.
What does the book say?
You're looking through the journal.
Yeah.
It says a lot of things. At first, it talks about the death of Mershulk and how he's been frozen in the abyss for so long, and that something or someone woke up, an individual, not named. They crawled out of Mershulk and into the light, and were blessed with wings. Wings as radiant as the sun was. They flew to Chult, and that's where they knew they would rule. This is their people. But they are still a man, but only for so long, until they can enter the tomb of Didarius.
Didarius. Do I know who that is?
You can roll
How do I spell that?
Diderus.
Okay. What do I roll?
History at disadvantage. Do you have amnesia? You don't have amnesia, do you?
No.
Okay, so then yeah, just history.
7.
You don't know shit about Didarius.
I don't know who this is. I just say, I explain that.
Do I know anything about Didarius?
Roll history.
Natural 20? 25?
Wow. In your studies, and venturing throughout the world, you've taken note of many mystical and mythical destinations that exist on Elbrin. And you know that the tomb of Didarius itself, let's see, there we go, exists somewhere in Dunas Mori, near the top of Chult. It is dedicated to an ancient wizard who happened to be a partner amongst the many mages who were involved with the Sundering. This tomb houses his knowledge and all of his research on the ages past throughout Elbrin, specifically on Scaly Kind.
Relay the information.
Was I told to go there?
I don't think so. Maybe? I don't think so.
No, I was told to go to a temple somewhere in Chult.
Didarius,
Like forever ago.
Didarius is the wizard?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. I don't remember. I swear they said something.
It's possible, but I feel like you also would have wrote that down, knowing you.
I don't remember
Wait.
when that would have been.
So then I chime in after they've read these passages. Is that book referring to Sankali?
I would assume.
This Sankali guy is some god.
Not quite. Not
A
yet.
pseudo god.
Yeah. Trying to be.
What is it
Probably
that
not
you
a good idea.
wanted? What is it you wanted to find here?
I do not, well, I don't really know. It was just... I'm just looking for all the information I can regarding the Sundering and the Age of Nightmares and the Dreamers.
Why?
Is the hobby?
No. My family you know, we're connected to the Dreamers. And after they put the flame up, we branched off from them and tried to continue the work of purging the land. The fiends and devils and undead and yada yada.
Well, looks like you have a lot of work if you're doing it on your own.
Well, I could use some help.
We're busy.
Well, we're busy.
There's no better way to put it.
You seem busy.
Yeah.
In a dank, dark dungeon in this dilapidated castle of giants. Pissing around, writing in a book. Real busy.
You wouldn't understand, okay?
You don't need to get smart with us.
I mean, just matching the energy.
All right.
Yeah. Should we? What
Well-
should we do then?
It appears as though we've reached a dead end here at the moor.
Yes. Tomomori next.
Oh. Perfect.
Don't. No, you don't.
No,
say it.
I mean, it just so happens. Just so happens I was headed that way.
And what do you have to do in Tomomori?
Insight check.
You hear birds very faintly, especially with you, Ersid, hear them off in the distance, and a faint sort of rustling of trees above.
Is that the giant? The ghost?
Okay.
I don't know.
When you got here, which way did you come?
Probably from Weisgard.
From Weisgard.
Well, let's get into the forest.
You want to get into the forest?
We can't stay here if something's going to be hunting us.
I was thinking that we could bar the door and just spend the night.
I suppose we could find a place inside here and we could just...
This castle has no roof.
Does it really not?
No.
We gotta get out of here.
I mean, you guys are in this room.
Is there a
And
roof
it's-
over
Yeah.
the roof?
Yeah, you guys
Oh,
are like
okay.
underground right now.
Okay. Then, yeah, we just bar the exit.
I think we just bar the exit, wait for my little jumper to recharge,
Nice.
and then we go to Tomomori in the morning.
I think that's a sound plan.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll
What?
insight. Roll persuasion or deception.
Tomomori is...
The redolent wood. That's where the wood elves chill. Ilhayed's over there.
16.
1 second.
Hold on.
Can I help her?
No,
No, I think 16's pretty good.
16 is pretty good. And I'm
I just-
I'm proficient at insight, but I didn't say anything in that regard.
Natural 14 with a -1.
Oh, oh. Go ahead. Tell her what you.
Yeah. He was not thinking about going that way.
Okay, so then
All
my
right.
follow-up question is, what do you need to do in Tomomori?
I heard that there was magic over there. So,
Pretty magical place.
yep.
What are you looking for specifically?
Magic.
God.
You any good with it?
Nope.
What are you good with?
Kind of gestures to his whip and short sword.
How about this?
You're a lion tamer.
Let's trade a few blows. If you're any good, you can come with.
Okay.
In this small ass room.
Yep. We can just push a couple of things out of the way.
Oh man. Really? Okay.
I will not stand by and watch somebody die. I'm not going to babysit. So let's see.
Look, we're not looking for, nanny duty.
Uasa chuckles.
I hunt
She's laughing at you.
fucking vampires. What do you mean?
Well, we'll see.
Well,
We have
you're-
two.
you're-
So
with all due respect, your family doesn't exist anymore. So a lot of good that did them.
Damn.
You are a pack of cunts. And I'll take the whip out.
Uasa, I assume you two, Airson, start moving things around. We're dealing with a very small room. We're talking like maybe 10 feet, maybe 15-foot radius.
okay.
Yeah. So you guys are each 10 feet away from each other. Go ahead and roll initiative.
That's enough space.
It's enough space.
Fuck you. 9.
Damn.
13.
Damn.
Rats.
And the ball is in Narissa's corner.
Okay. I rage.
God.
Wow.
Look, it's
You are being tested. As you see Narissa, she like hunkers down, grabs her glaive, and begins to dash towards you. And as she does, you see like her thigh muscles just ripple as her eyes turn white.
all right. I don't have to get that close, so I just swing it down on you. That's 3 attacks coming at you with advantage, so you can get advantage on me.
So it's reckless.
Yep.
Okay.
What are we doing? This is even more mean than I thought you
15?
would be.
Miss.
Okay. 21.
Hit.
22.
Hit.
Alrighty.
She begins to flurry the glaive, and as it spins, it begins to cut books and almost bring the pages from the ground with so much force. She's get hit twice. She misses the first one as you duck. The next comes and cuts you across the chest, sort of breaking open your like trench coat, and then she flips it around and jabs you right in the stomach with the butt of the glaive.
22.
Damage?
Yep.
Okay.
And a cacophonous boom is heard as it shakes the books around you as they fall on the floor.
She's
becoming
kind of like
difficult terrain.
hitting you with the flat of it. She's not cutting you with it. It's like the bar or the side of it.
So, me and Uasa kind of we're like in the middle between them, but like up against the wall, with our arms folded, leaning back against the wall. And I take out some rations and I break apart a piece of bread and I pass it to Uasa.
She takes it without looking at you as you guys both observe the bout that stands in before you.
Okay. Well, I'll hit you now. I'll try.
Are you 10 feet away?
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
I mean, that's how close you were, right? You didn't
Yeah.
move?
No, I didn't move.
21.
That hits.
And I'll just do the second strike. 21.
That hits.
Fish for crits.
Oh, yeah. 16 damage on the first one. 6 of that lightning.
6 of its lightning.
Thunder meets lightning.
Ten damage on the second. 2 of that lightning. And I'll flurry of blows.
Oh,
You're gonna flurry of blows, so you're gonna run up to her. Okay.
All right, I'll hit you. As you do. Try and stop you. 24.
So, that stops him in his tracks?
Yeah.
My biggest question is,
15.
would that proc if he's already in range? He didn't move into your range. He's in the range already. I mean, it's fine. I'm not against
know.
it.
I thought.
I mean, I see
What's
what you're
the-
saying.
Yeah,
I
I
do
see what
have
you're
to
saying.
move 5 feet, though, to punch her.
You still have your dedicated weapon. Did you spend a key point?
Yeah, you have to do flurry of blows.
No, before that.
Oh, no.
Okay, because if you spend a key point or find a way to do so before that, you can make a third attack with your whip.
Okay, well, I'll just try that then.
Okay.
If that's okay. If we're okay with retconning.
Yeah.
I mean, you're learning this character, so it's not a problem. Let me make sure that you can do it. Let's see.
So, this is Polearm Master, right?
It's Polearm Master and Sentinel.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they kind of work like together.
So you
Polearm
have to
Master
find a way to
says
spend
if-
a key point as part of your action, as part of your... Actually, it doesn't matter. What is your... Are you mobile?
Yeah.
You can't Sentinel him. So run up and...
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Then
So
two more.
goddamn
Two
another
more
one of
hits.
these motherfuckers. Sick of them.
$21.
Yeah, that is.
advantage.
22.
Yeah.
Eight.
Is it physical?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus.
Wait, so did you just do 34 damage?
No more than that. He just did 48 damage.
Something like that. Make a little medicine check on you.
And
Okay.
so you see as Lucian brandishes his whip, and just as fast as it's released from its holster, you feel the power of electricity coursing through your body. And then again, the whip cracks, still electrifying you. And by the time you're ready to react, he's already on you, just force palming you in the chest.
That's an 11.
Probably within a range of 40 HP.
God damn.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, you can tell I'm anywhere from 67 to 25.
Okay. Alright. Let's see. First attack, I'm gonna shove you. Try and get you on the ground.
Contested athletics or acrobatics?
Is it acrobatics for the shove? It is? Interesting.
I mean, you can just kind of dip out the way. Oh no.
It's 13.
25.
Okay. She takes the butt of the glaive and thrusts it into your shoulder and pushes you down onto the ground.
As Uwasa and I are snacking, I say,
17?
Miss because of Agile Parry.
That has to be on your action
Yeah, I know. Last time I attacked.
as a
it was
bonus action.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll.
It's kind of a shit feat.
This just says, for Agile Parry, if you make an unarmed strike as part of your action on your turn when holding your Kensei weapon, you gain +2 to bonus
Action.
to AC.
Action.
It was my action.
Bonus action.
My bonus action was
Your
Flurry of
bonus
Blows.
action was the unarmed strikes.
It wasn't part of your action.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
It's kind of ridiculous.
And then really insane for the second one, like 24 or something. So
Both-
or the
both
third
hit.
one. The third one. That's what I meant.
I mean, it's still technically the only second attack, so
Yeah.
you're good. You guys can decide when to end this.
22.
Total?
22 total.
Okay.
God.
So she knocks you. feel like she kind of uses the glaive to sweep your feet out from under you, and then like gets on top of you and like crushes the bar like into your throat. We can be done at any time. Come on. You have to hit me harder than that.
I could maybe go one more round.
I'm really chilling. That's why she's like, come on. Bring the fire.
What level monk are you?
7.
Don't forget your secret weapon.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
The monk's OP weapon. Do it, Tura. That'd be sick.
Yeah, I'll try it. Are these attacks still at advantage?
These ones aren't.
These ones aren't.
No.
Because I didn't reckless. I knocked you down.
Okay.
If you use half of your movement, you can stand up,
Yeah.
and then you don't have disadvantage.
Yeah. I will. I've got plenty.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'll just try and hit you some more. $17 plus 8.
Yeah.
11.
No.
11 total?
11 to hit.
Oh, okay.
Eight physical, 1 lightning.
Damn.
And now bonus action, Flurry of Blows. And spend a key point to do Stunning Strike. And the save is 16.
Are you going to use it just on one attack or on both?
Use it on both. Natural 20.
Oh. Oh. Roll your damage.
There we go.
So it's a D6, so you're doing 6 damage plus your dex, and then another 6 on top of that.
That's 6. Plus my dex is 9.
You rolled a 6?
Yeah, I rolled a 6 plus 4, 10. And then another 6?
Okay, you use the unarmed strike, right? Okay, so you got a 6 from that, and then you rolled a 4 or a 6.
I rolled a 6.
So then that's 16. Unless you use your death strike, then you can add another one.
No, because I'm doing Flurry of Blows.
Okay, that's fine. So then, yeah, that's 16 for that first hit. And then you got to make a con save.
I'm sure.
19.
Okay.
19 to hit.
Yeah.
Another con save.
higher than the last one.
Another 10 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
That one was 24. That one was 34 damage. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
That's pretty high.
He's hitting a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna stay right up next to her?
No, I guess not. I guess for that second stunning strike, it's just going to be like a kick, and at the same time, I'll just kind of push away from her with the kick and move as far as I can in this fucking 15-foot room.
Back up against the wall 15 feet, which would put her 25 feet away from you.
Are you done?
I mean,
I feel like
I'm pretty
landed-
tired.
he landed quite a few blows. I must say, I'm impressed.
She'll
But
just
you
kind
know
of
him.
spin it, walk up to you,
Oh no.
and then put it back on her back. We can be done.
Okay.
I wasn't even being mean.
Yeah, I wasn't even trying, so.
I walk over to Lucian. I put my hand on his shoulder, and I'll say, "So you want to come to Tomomori?"
Wrapping the whip up. Putting it back. I mean, I don't have anywhere else to go.
And Ersid is taken aback by this, feeling some kinship with that feeling of not having anywhere to go. And I look down, I look back up at Lucian, and I say, "Neither do we." And I'll cast Cure Wounds on him 3 times, or however much I can if it needs to be.
Damn.
Oh, thanks. I'm at 23 out of 67.
You want to roll 3d8 plus your wisdom 3 times?
So it's 3d8 plus 9.
Okay.
Oh, I'll roll it. Yeah, I guess so.
You're healing.
You are the one.
Yeah. So that's 20.
Okay. 43. Lucian's looking pretty good. Oh, hey, I need you. I gotta roll a d20 for you.
What? No, you didn't hurt me like that, though. We were just sparring.
So, okay.
Because I wasn't trying to, like...
It's still a critical. It's fine. Let me see what it would have been.
Oh.
Okay, you're fine.
What was it?
What was it? It would you would have had a limp.
All right.
Yeah, he
Not a lot
landed a
of-
few blows on you.
Not a lot of people can withstand being in a fight with me, so...
He did better against you than you did against Desiree, so...
I punch Airson. One of these days, I'm going to send her to the depths of hell, okay? I'm going to win so hard. Won't even be funny.
And I'm gonna double down on that bet. I'll double down on you. Because I know that you won't take it twice.
And Iwasa gives you a big thumb up with a mouthful of jerky just chewing.
All right. You can come with us if you want. I don't really know why you would want to, though.
Well,
I mean, you are Kairos,
Yeah.
after all.
Well, that name doesn't mean much anymore.
I know the feeling.
Damn.
damn.
Damn. All right. Here, I'm sorry, friends.
I'll put my hand out.
Shakes his hand. I just
Uh,
don't
think
want
of
you
it
to
as
die on
a-
my watch.
think of it as a
Initiation?
audition.
Yeah,
An
an audition.
Well, I mean, I'm not really looking for that much. You know, you don't have to make me a member of your whatever you are. But
No, but if you'll be traveling with us, then you're a part of the group. And I hope that you have the same, you're traveling in a group. I protect everyone in the group. Narissa will protect everyone in the group. Do you have that same mindset?
sure, I'll let you die if I can help it.
Then I stick my hand out and I say, well, then consider yourself a temporary honorary member of Kairos until further evaluation.
I'll consider myself a partner until further evaluation.
Alright, well. Then I guess we sleep or whatever.
Yeah, can I try and bar the door or something?
There's not a door.
Oh, there's no
We
door?
just-
No,
Fine.
Just kind of
It's-
shove
yeah.
stuff in front of it. Let's get this show on the road, guys.
Okay. And you take. How do you guys pass the time? Because this is like. You guys are going to be in
fucking
here for
hours,
like 24
dog.
hours.
I think I would be like, do you know anything about like, you probably wouldn't know, but I think she's just looking for any sort of leads. Like, would you know anyway? She just tells you what happened to them. She's like, first of all, you should know all of this stuff happened.
Yeah, like we make a little fire in the middle of the room, and we're just like tossing stones back and forth.
Yeah. It's like, and then this happened, and it sucks, and then whatever, we fought the vampire, and then like, we have plenty of time to kill, so. So you wouldn't know anything about, like, Oblivion's March, or, like, you've never heard of the Midnight Carnival, and you don't know where to find any of these things, would you, by any chance?
History.
Eight.
Dang.
No.
Sorry, bad roll.
I didn't expect you to. I was just hoping that maybe you would. What about the Twilight Veil?
I have heard of the Twilight Veil. I plan on making my way over there as well.
Yeah, so do we. So maybe this lines up better than we thought.
See, I knew we were going in the same direction.
What do you know about it? Why do you want to go to it?
Well, let me just look really quick.
Tell us your backstory.
Tell us your back. Give us all your trauma right away.
Damn.
I
Is
mean,
that not enough? He's the last of his family.
Well,
if we have a whole day to kill,
the reason I want to go to the Twilight Veil is because it may hold ancient artifacts referenced in journals and books and studies from my family.
I've been told by a god to find him in the Church of the Plains. And then I was directed to the Twilight Veil. I'm very interested in figuring out who it is that's been speaking to me.
I
for
would be as well.
reference, where is the Twilight Veil on the map?
It is not.
It's not. We don't know where it is.
Oh, okay.
One thing that you would know, Lucian, at the very least, I don't know about you two. No one knows if the Twilight Veil even exists.
Yeah, so who's even to say if we're gonna find it out there?
Well, if ever there was a group of people to find a place that may or may not exist, I do think it would be us.
It would most definitely be us.
Well, glad we crossed paths then.
Yeah. Hey, stick with us and, you won't die, but many bad things will happen to you.
Well, I'm not afraid of dying, so.
I said you won't. It's just all the other stuff.
Not afraid
There
of
are
that
things
either.
worse than death. I can promise you that.
Yeah.
I'll also take this opportunity to tell Narissa and Uwasa. I mean, Lucian's just there, so whatever. But
Just also there.
of the that I was visited.
By Lachlan.
Yeah. So Lachlan has been appearing to me. I didn't know how he's able to do it. Maybe.
He's tapped into some magic.
Yeah.
Maybe for our
But
benefit, but
he has persistently asked me to find him, and he's told me that he will be somewhere around the black bark tangle,
do
just across the bay from the Redolent Valley.
Do we want to go up there first, or do we want to stay in Tomomori while we wait for our updates? And
Maybe
then
we
head
wait
that way.
Maybe we wait in Tomomori, considering we know that it should be a safe place for us. We can speak with my father again.
Then we will head there in the morning.
Either of you have anything to drink?
No, it's useless for me.
Do you have, Narissa, do you have that dragon's flask? Dragon vessel?
Yeah, I do.
Well, you can command it to
It's not very
make
big,
ale.
though, right?
It's big enough. It's big enough to get a cup of ale in you.
Spin it. Ale.
You
You just say ale at it.
Wow, that is the greatest fucking thing I've ever seen.
It does a lot more than that, too.
It's infinite ale.
It's not. Unfortunately. It only
Wait a
does
second.
that like once a day.
Can you command it to fill up with a beverage, either that being a potion or potion of healing, potion of climbing, or ale, or maybe like a liquor or something, and then can you pour it out and then keep it and then just make it again the next day?
I don't see why not.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say.
You wanted to like
your
dump it
ale
into it, yeah.
disappears,
Like you wanted to dump it into a different thing.
Into your water skin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing though, because you could make some backup potions then once a day. You know?
Huh.
I don't hate that. I
Yeah,
think
you
you would
could.
actually have to have like a vial,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Something to put the potions in.
Yeah,
yeah.
like a flask or something.
Yeah, we could do that. We got plenty of fucking time.
If you guys want to
Oh.
spend the time to make potions,
I just mean like between.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you guys want to do that, you can. You're the only one who can do it.
I am the
unless
only one that can
Ersid,
do it unless Ersid reattunes to it.
Yeah.
I could give my extra, because I still have it. I'm just not attuned to it. I could give it to Uwasa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uwasa can can attune to it, and then she just has. Then that's just another one of us that has one.
Smart.
Cool. All right.
Let me make sure.
Is that all we're trying to do here?
I believe so.
Yeah. Let's see how much of this time skip we can get through.
I'm rolling a percentage die here because you guys made a lot of noise up in this castle. And some time passes until finally, without any warning, Uwasa starts pointing at the door or the opening, and you all look and you see the face of a giant translucent.
I immediately turn around. I get behind him. I'm like, he can't see me. He can't see me. He'll be super pissed.
Do I recognize the giant?
It is Naratar of Castle Naratar.
So we spoke to last time.
Yes.
Yeah.
They.
Hello, friend, I say in giant.
That is not a word we use lightly, intruder.
But surely you remember us? Remember me? We're just passing through. We want, Senkali is our enemy, and so I hope you don't mind. But we're just moving on. We'll be out of here in the morn.
And he gets closer, his face clipping through the land around you, and sitting almost like feet in front of you.
Passing through, staying in my abode. You are not
Yes.
friends with the messengers.
These lot kill dragons.
Roll deception.
Fuck.
But we did, kinda. We tried.
You guys never killed a dragon,
We didn't kill one.
No, just fought one.
and you have a dragon who's a friend.
8.
8. That's dope. Dynamite.
We don't have that silver tongue anymore,
No,
huh?
No.
Bro, we are out of charisma.
I'm the opposite.
No.
One
I've got
charisma.
I've got
You
I've
got persuasion?
persuasion.
Okay. We're gonna need it.
I have seen many dragons take flight from this locale. Every single one of them has returned.
It's a work in progress.
Yes,
But one.
it is a work in progress. We are trying to. What was the name of that dragon lady that was
Colorat.
at the Colorat? We are actually actively trying to stop Colorat. I didn't know if you know her name. She is a dragon.
The red one.
That is the one I have yet to see return to the moor. The rest flew east, including the one housed in the depths of my castle.
Which
Okay,
direction is east?
That's great information. Actually, if you
Towards twice. It's east. Look on the map.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know my directions.
yeah, I mean that's towards the Redland Valley is east of us.
There's
So-
a lot of shit east of y'all right now.
Well, there's a lot of shit east of us.
Okay.
So I say, no, that's really great information. And if you have any more specific information, I mean that would be very useful for us to help you. Help us help you in fixing your dragon problem.
It is not my problem. It is an atrocity to all Elbrin. And here I sit, paralyzed in time, to walk the halls of my home so downtrodden. I was comfortable until you arrived.
I would love to see the more, or this castle grounds be restored to its beauty, and that you would see so fit. And so that's what we're trying to do. If you help us we can help make that a possibility.
Is this a lie?
What?
Is this a lie?
No, I think it aligns in all of the plans that we have.
Restoring a whole castle?
I think he just means clear it out.
I just mean
It's
like,
clear.
Was clear then? I don't know.
I mean like so in my head, what I mean by what I'm saying is like, once we fix these bad dragon problems, maybe
God,
this
all we have is problems.
kingdom can be restored to, because right now it's it's a slimy mess, and it probably wasn't like that before when this giant was living there, and so
Roll persuasion.
Ask him if, like, when he died, was he in the war with the dragons?
Okay, I will roll persuasion first.
Could be a lead.
15.
You would restore my castle to its former glory.
Well, you. Oh, fuck, I don't speak giants.
Then I would be most grateful. The question
Yes,
is, how do you intend to do so?
It's, yeah, ask him about when
You
he...
don't speak giant
No,
either.
but I don't... I'm just telling him to do so.
Oh, okay.
Like, ask him, when he died, like, if we can get a lead on, like, the Church of the Plains or the Twilight Vale or anything like that. Could be helpful.
So the way that we intend to restore this lovely castle to its former glory is by firstly, we need to track down Kolarot, the dragon, and Senkali, and eliminate any nefarious, evil dragon doers. And then we can start the reconstruction. And there's plenty of people in this land that would love to have a new home. There's lots of people who have been displaced and that
Let's
sort
go.
of thing.
You mean to give my castle to others?
Well,
To
who
the ones who walk the ground beneath me?
God damn.
Hey, elf
is
boy,
it
how's it going?
It sounds like good, maybe? Is it going good?
who is it that you would like to have this? Do you have any what's the opposite of ancestors, like lineage
Descendants?
that would that you would deem fit to reclaim this kingdom? And when was it that you unfortunately met your untimely end, if I may?
Questions. So many. I walk amongst the wood giants. How many of them still stand?
You got me, pal.
That's a good question. In your infinite wisdom, have you ever heard tale of the Twilight Vale? Perhaps that could aid us in
The
this
Twilight
quest.
Veil does not exist. And if it did,
Okay.
you low ones shall not traverse it. An unspeakable darkness exists there
Okay, good.
that you must not release.
Sick.
Okay. Good thing it doesn't exist then. Good.
It's fucking tight.
So, and then I look back at Narissa. What else did you want me to say?
I don't know. Ask about the Church of the Plains. Say that that's how you're gonna do it. You're gonna bring the giants back. Isn't that like what they were trying to do in Wasteguard?
Ask
Oh,
him
yes.
about the Church of the Dreamers and if he wants us to clear all the undead shit around here.
And I just like, I turn back to the giant and like my eyes are closed and I have that little like steam coming off of my head. And,
You're the one who can talk to him.
I explain what they said to the giant.
Damn.
The Church of the Plains. The Church of the Wood Giants. It should belong in the Black Bog Tangle. Though before I had passed, I do know it was hidden and locked away by the Jotnar.
Okay. Temple.
Well, we can put that on our
Oh, what?
To-do
places.
list.
Fucking
To
to-do
go.
list, yeah. Or
We
long.
happen to be going in that direction, and that's east. So it's all working out, you see.
And he gets
And,
real close to you, Ersid.
Uh-huh.
Bring the Wood Giants to Castle Nertar.
Okay.
Restore it to its former glory. Or I
Oh my god.
will haunt you for the rest of your measly
Jesus
little
Christ.
low life.
And as he does, his form dissipates, and much of it flows through you, Ersid.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
You feel cold.
Damn it.
You feel stiff. You feel changed.
Do I have ghost powers now?
Ghost powers?
Ersid Phantom.
Gotta get them all.
I'm assuming you tell us all this. Pretty sad.
Yeah, but before I turn around, I'm kind of checking myself. Is there any...
Does
I'm
he
trying
look
to
different?
Do I, like, other than just feeling cold and stiff, is there anything else that I notice about myself?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Okay.
Same with you all. You see it happen, and like his hair is fuzzled, buffeted by some unseen wind that came from the dissipation of this ghost. And for some reason, this hall, this castle, this area of the moor feels more empty than it did before you got here.
Oh, you really are going to be haunted if you don't keep up that promise, Ersid.
Yeah, I have a knack for doing that.
Yeah, you do have a knack for promising people a lot of things. Add that to the
Well-
list of everything that we have to do.
A hero's work is never finished. And I look. No, never mind. Never mind. I'll save it for later. I say, all right. Well,
He's not going to tell us to leave now, so I guess we can sleep here and head to Tomomori in the morning.
crisis averted.
Crisis averted indeed, as you spend the night in that of the Moor of Dead Men in Castle Naratar. And Ersid, even as you sleep, that same chill runs down your spine. And you hear the giant's words over and over and over.
Your low life. Haunted. Haunted.
that's where we'll call it for today. We got a little bit more of a time skip coming up, so
Yeah,
we'll see
we're
you guys
gonna have to
next
get-
week.
We're on Saturday?
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, if you've been watching, we're gonna be here this Saturday. Ibrahim's gonna be here in person, so we're gonna have a good time. You guys, will see you this weekend. Enjoy your night.
Everything we do, we really are just the epitome of like opening every quest, and then it's like the list just keeps like stacking, and you're